Good morning/afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. Today, we'll be exploring Process Analytical Technology, or PAT, and advanced control strategies. Over the course of this session, we'll look at how these technologies are transforming manufacturing processes, improving quality, and increasing efficiency. So, let's dive in and discover the potential of PAT and advanced control together. So, let's start with understanding what PAT actually is. PAT stands for Process Analytical Technology, and it's essentially a system designed to help us understand, monitor, and control manufacturing processes more effectively. The goal is to gather timely measurements that give us real-time insights into the process, allowing us to make informed decisions on the fly. Now, the core components of PAT include several key elements. First, we have sensors and analyzers, which are responsible for capturing data directly from the process. Then, there's data acquisition, the step where we collect and organize all that information. Next, multivariate analysis helps us interpret complex data patterns, providing deeper understanding. And finally, feedback control uses this information to automatically adjust the process, ensuring everything stays within desired parameters. Moving on to why PAT matters so much in the pharmaceutical industry, the biggest shift we've seen is moving away from traditional end product testing. Instead, we're now able to monitor processes in real time, which is a game changer. This aligns perfectly with the principles of quality by design, or QBD, where quality is built into the process from the beginning rather than inspected at the end. Implementing PAT can significantly reduce batch failures, saving both time and costs. It allows for more consistent quality and improves overall efficiency. The key idea here is that PAT is about ensuring built-in quality. Rather than relying solely on inspection after production, it helps us embed quality into the process itself, making it more reliable and efficient. Let's take a look at the regulatory backdrop that shapes our approach. Here, we see references to key ICH guidelines, Q8, Q9, Q10, and Q11, which provide a comprehensive framework for pharmaceutical development and manufacturing. These guidelines emphasize the importance of understanding the processes we use and ensuring product quality through science-based controls. Specifically, the US FDA's Process Analytical Technology, or PAT, guidance highlights some critical concepts. It stresses the importance of collecting real-time data during manufacturing, which allows for immediate insights into process performance. This real-time data collection is vital for understanding how our processes behave under different conditions. The guidance also emphasizes process understanding, knowing why and how our processes work, and mechanistic control, which involves controlling processes based on a scientific understanding of their underlying mechanisms. An excellent example of this is the FDA's encouragement of PAT for developing robust control strategies. By integrating PAT tools, manufacturers can ensure consistent quality, reduce variability, and respond swiftly to any deviations. Overall, these regulatory principles are designed to foster innovation, enhance product quality, and ensure safety, goals that align perfectly with our focus on advanced process control. Let's take a look at this real-time monitoring example in the tablet coating process. Here, NIR technology is used to monitor the coating thickness as the process happens. This means we can get immediate feedback on how thick the coating is without waiting for lab results. The system then uses an algorithm to predict the endpoint of the coating process. Essentially, it determines the perfect moment when the coating is just right. Based on this prediction, the control system adjusts the spray rate dynamically, ensuring the coating process stays on target throughout. The key outcome here is consistent film quality, which is crucial for product performance. Plus, by monitoring and adjusting in real time, we can significantly reduce rejects, saving time and resources. Now, moving on to PAT tools and techniques, it's important to highlight some of the key instruments used in this process. These include NIR and Raman spectroscopy, which are powerful for analyzing chemical and physical properties in real time. Calorimetry and online chromatography help us understand thermal behavior and composition, while particle size analyzers give us insight into the physical characteristics of powders or suspensions. Together, these tools form a comprehensive suite that enables continuous, real-time monitoring and control, ultimately supporting better quality and efficiency across pharmaceutical manufacturing. Let's take a closer look at this case study on spray drying control. Our main goal here was to maintain the residual moisture within the desired range, which is critical for product quality and consistency. To achieve this, we used a combination of inline NIR and TDLAS sensors. These tools allow us to monitor moisture levels in real time with high precision, giving us immediate feedback on the drying process. The control loop then adjusts the inlet and outlet temperatures based on this sensor data. By fine-tuning these parameters, we can better regulate the drying environment and ensure the residual moisture stays consistent. As a result, this approach led to lower variability in the final product, which is always a key objective. Plus, it enabled us to run the cycles faster, improving overall efficiency. So, this case study highlights how combining advanced sensor technology with a smart control strategy can significantly enhance process stability and productivity, something that ties right into our broader theme of leveraging control systems for better process management. Now, let's take a look at some advanced control strategies that are transforming how we manage processes. First up is Model Predictive Control, or MPC. This approach uses a mathematical model of the process to predict future behavior and make real-time adjustments, which helps us maintain stability and optimize performance. Alongside MPC, feedback and feed-forward loops play a crucial role. Feedback loops constantly monitor the process and correct deviations, while feed-forward loops anticipate changes and adjust proactively. Together, these loops create a more responsive and stable control system. Another innovative tool is digital twins, virtual replicas of physical systems that allow us to simulate and analyze processes in a risk-free environment. The main benefit of these advanced strategies is their predictive capability, enabling us to take actions before issues arise, leading to more stable and efficient processes. Moving on, we have multivariate data analysis, or MVDA, which includes techniques like PCA, PLS, and clustering. These methods help us convert complex sensor data into meaningful insights. Instead of being overwhelmed by raw data, we can identify patterns, correlations, and anomalies that inform better decision-making. By applying MVDA, we bridge the gap between data collection and actionable knowledge, making our process control smarter and more responsive. Overall, integrating these advanced control strategies and data analysis techniques aligns perfectly with our goal of continuous improvement and operational excellence. Let's walk through the implementation roadmap, which is crucial for successfully integrating PAT into our processes. First, we need to define the critical quality attributes, or CQAs. These are the key properties that determine the quality of our product and must be carefully identified early on. Once we have that, the next step is selecting the critical process parameters, or CPPs. These are the variables within our process that directly impact those CQAs, so choosing the right ones is essential. After that, we move on to choosing appropriate PAT tools. This means selecting the right technologies and sensors that can reliably monitor our CPPs in real time. It's important to pick tools that fit our specific process needs to ensure accurate data collection. Then, integrating these tools with automation systems is the next step. Seamless integration allows for real-time data analysis and process adjustments, which enhances control and efficiency. Finally, validation and documentation are key. We need to validate that our PAT tools and processes work as intended and thoroughly document everything for compliance and future reference. This roadmap connects directly to our overall goal of achieving a more robust, efficient, and quality-driven manufacturing process through PAT. Every step builds on the previous one, ensuring a structured approach to successful implementation. let's talk about compliance and documentation, which are crucial for ensuring quality and regulatory adherence. First, the must-haves include data integrity, specifically ALCOA plus principles. This means data must be attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, and maintained with additional qualities like complete, consistent, enduring, and available. These are the foundation for trustworthy data. Next, we have audit trails. These are essential for tracking all changes made to data or records, providing transparency and accountability. They help us verify that data hasn't been tampered with and support compliance during audits. Validation reports are also key. They document that our processes and systems work as intended. These reports provide evidence that validations have been performed and are up to date, which is critical for maintaining system integrity. And of course, standard operating procedures, or SOPs, along with proper training, ensure everyone knows the correct procedures and adheres to them consistently. This reduces errors and enhances compliance. Now, a quick regulatory note. 21 CFR Part 11 is particularly important when it comes to electronic records. It sets the standards for electronic signatures, records, and audit trails, making sure digital data is trustworthy and legally equivalent to paper. All of these elements, data integrity, audit trails, validation, SOPs, and compliance with 21 CFR Part 11, are interconnected. They form the backbone of a robust compliance program that supports both regulatory requirements and our overall quality objectives. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the key benefits of adopting PAT, or Process Analytical Technology. One of the major advantages is enhanced quality assurance. By implementing PAT, we can monitor and control processes in real time, which helps us ensure the highest quality of our products consistently. This not only reduces variability, but also increases confidence in our outcomes. Another significant benefit is the reduction in cycle times. With real-time data and automation, we can streamline processes and make faster decisions, ultimately speeding up production without compromising quality. This can lead to quicker product releases and better responsiveness to market demands. We also see lower costs and waste. By detecting issues early and optimizing processes, PAT helps minimize raw material usage and reduce waste, which translates into cost savings across the board. Plus, faster regulatory approvals are another key benefit, as real-time data and improved documentation can facilitate smoother interactions with regulatory bodies, speeding up the approval process. Of course, adopting PAT isn't without its challenges. One of the main hurdles is the high capital expenditure required for new equipment and systems. Integrating PAT into existing operations can also be complex, especially when dealing with legacy systems that weren't designed for this technology. Additionally, there's often a skills gap in data analytics, which is crucial for maximizing PAT's potential. Overcoming this means investing in training and development. To address these challenges, a phased deployment approach combined with comprehensive training is essential. By rolling out PAT gradually, we can manage costs, ensure smooth integration, and build the necessary expertise along the way. This strategic approach helps us unlock the full benefits of PAT while mitigating the risks involved. So, to wrap things up, let's talk about PAT, or Process Analytical Technology. Essentially, PAT is about making manufacturing smarter. It helps us use real-time data and advanced tools to improve how we produce our products. This approach also aligns perfectly with modern regulatory expectations. Regulators are increasingly looking for manufacturers to be more proactive, transparent, and consistent in their processes. Implementing PAT shows we're committed to meeting these evolving standards. Finally, adopting PAT drives both efficiency and compliance. It allows us to reduce waste, minimize errors, and ensure quality at every step. Overall, it's about working smarter, staying ahead of regulations, and delivering the best products possible. For further support, please contact us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional information you might need. Don't hesitate to reach out. Your success is our priority. And with that, I want to thank you sincerely for your time and attention today.